how to get people to notice your art. Ask fine artists and they will mostly tell you to go with galleries and exhibitions. But to manga artists or in general illustrators with a less conventional art style, this is a completely different world than the conventions we're usually used to. So how will contemporary art lovers react if they see a completely different art style? How can we fit in? Well, we'll see that in today's video. If you want to get started easily, I'd recommend group exhibitions. In general, you have some local towns which regularly host local exhibitions, and there are several benefits to them. The entrance fee is often very low or free. The town's administrations take care of organizing the venue, advertising, hosting the event, getting sponsors, paying for the vernissage. That's a lot of logistical headaches less for you. Every artist also brings their own audience, which benefits everyone, especially if your own audience is still small or inexistent. And you get noticed locally, which might result in future opportunities. At one of my first exhibitions, I was the youngest and only manga artist, and there were only some elderly sculptors and painters. I really felt totally out of place, but then, surprise, I suddenly won third prize in the various technique category. I think it really comes down to the public, and you never know. There will be some who will remain completely indifferent to illustrations outside of the classical fine art industry, and there will be others who will love it because you just bring something new and different to the table. You can never know what opportunities might arise, so I just tell you, well, maybe just try it once or twice and see for yourself if that's something that works for you. In my experience, the classical exhibitions only led me to one prize and a special mention in a local newspaper, but nothing came afterwards, so I actually stopped after 3 or 4. I think that the most interesting one would be the Yukovo, which is a local exhibition here in Luxembourg aimed at promoting young artists until age 25 to 27, I think. As it is specifically designed for young people, there's always much more diversity and people are much more open to different art styles. So if you happen to have a local exhibition in your neighborhood which is aimed at promoting young talents, then this might be the best option for you to start at. With generalized group exhibitions, you get a whole bunch of different techniques, styles, universes that don't necessarily match well together. And the biggest problem might be that people don't necessarily come for what you specifically have to offer. So if you already have a small audience, the optimal option might be to collaborate with other artists who are specifically in the same niche than you. In Luxembourg, we are only a handful, and really, literally, to want to draw manga with professional ambitions. So last year, the municipality of Differdange asked 3 artists to collaborate together on a special manga exhibition. Along with me, there was the Japanese artist Kumiyo with her pseudonym Kumiyo Noe and a fellow Luxembourger, Claudio Valentino Sorgo. The benefits were the same as mentioned for the group exhibitions and even went beyond. We had no fee to pay at all, and the town administration paid for the advertising, the vernissage, and we also had the possibility to host workshops and sell our artwork for an entire month. As it was a unique event compared to other generalized classical exhibitions, it grabbed people's attention much better, and we all got way more exposure than we could ever have hoped. And I think the town's involvement for the advertising campaign was huge, but it really paid off. We got a television interview right on the first day, lots of newspaper articles, and overall, manga fans from all around the country gathered here because it was really something they were interested in. As it was a super targeted audience, in my case it resulted in booked out workshops, new students and visitors at a local con the same month, original illustration sales from unknown visitors, and the opportunity to get my first solo exhibition, which was unfortunately cancelled due to Corona. I was so sad. So, should you do exhibitions as a less conventional illustrator? Is it worth it? Well, in my experience, I think the best thing I've done was that I had a tailored group exhibition in a specific theme. Because with the right amount of advertising, this will really attract your ideal clients who will be much more likely to really appreciate your work and to follow you afterwards. But I firmly believe that the best way to succeed, especially in the beginning, is to just take every single opportunity that you will encounter, because you never know what can happen. You never know what can be a big opportunity or a stepping stone for your art career. And if there's a local exhibition in your town and you feel like doing it, go for it, do it. I'm telling you everything out of my experience and how I see things, but what doesn't necessarily work for me might be a huge stepping stone for your career. So by all means, go with your gut instinct and just try and see things for yourself. Start small, learn from your experiences, and slowly but surely you will learn, you will grow, you will become stronger. Just have the courage to take on new opportunities. That already makes you a winner and brings you one step further. And now I'd love to hear from you. As always, have you already tried out some group exhibitions or exhibitions in general? What do you think about this? Would this be something that you'd be interested in trying? I'd love to hear from you, so join us in the comments section and let's keep on discussing there. If you found this video useful, please give it a like, and if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified for every new video every Tuesday at 18 hours to grow from art to business. Thank you so much and see you next week!